This is hard. Okay, it's day 27. What I said yesterday about liking things rough around the edges is a lie. This is the bathroom in my campsite. You get your own entire bathroom. Nice little his and hers sink. There's a shower behind there and there's a toilet in there. Absolute luxury. I've been in here for about an hour. Oh, and of course PowerPoint. But we'll wait till you see the next thing. So in the 20 or so campsites I've stayed in, this is the first time I've seen something like this. Just a little locker, put your coin in but you get your coin back with a PowerPoint in it. Oh, absolute bliss. So you don't have to kind of like leave your phone in the toilets and just hope no one steals it. Good old Switzerland. Okay, now we've got that exciting stuff about the facilities of this campsite out the way. Today I should end up in Austria, which is a brand new country for me. Country number 6, 7. It's only about 25 miles away. I've been enjoying the ride so much lately. I wanted to ride a bit further. But there's a campsite I've spotted in a place called Bregenz. I don't know if that's how you say it. And Bregenz itself looks like a place that might be worth a full 24-hour stop. It's got a cable car. I do love cable cars. So it's about 8:30 now, I think. So I'm gonna, even though this is lovely, I'm gonna pack up pretty soon, get going, and try and get there maybe about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock or something. It would be really, really nice to put my tent up quite early and chill. So that is my plan for today. Let's see how well it goes. It is super beautiful today. The way the light is, you can't see the other side of the lake, so it just looks like we're at the sea. And then that way you can just see some hazy mountains. God, it's so gorgeous. So I am looking for a spot for lunch, and that place looks a bit fancy but very appealing. Also a bit further down that way was a Hund bar, a dog friendly bar, which is also an option. But I'm actually just going to go a little bit further on into the next town. So came a bit further into Rorschach, as in the town is named the same as the test. It's got a big art gallery. But yeah, the nice lakeside cafes seem to have dried up, so I am going to go back to that Hund bar. Look at these people just paddling back in, and someone's about to have a barbecue. Very nice, but I want to buy some food. Okay, to spend the last of my Swiss francs perfectly, I am having Apfelwein, cider, the local cider, and a Schnitzelbrot. Enjoying the gorgeous view. Sorry, I'm eating a Haribo. This bike path crisscrosses this railway line. My timing is terrible, I keep getting caught at level crossings. But at least I'm in the shade this time. This is why it takes me 3 hours to go 20 miles. Just found this. Motorcyclists. Just obviously inland a bit from the lake. Let's hide. Woo. Can actually see more hens and coots, which you can see in Sefton Park whenever I want. So I just passed through a modern wooden covered bridge and I'm about to enter Austria. And I'm glad because I've spent all my Swiss francs and I need a drink, so I can finally use my euros again. I just want to show you this view. So you've got hills there. I feel like they're painted. It's like a painted backdrop at the minute because of the haze. There you can see the Alps. More mountains in that direction as well. It's just beautiful. All the glory of mountains without any of the climbing. This is my kind of cycling. Just in the town of Hard. But check this out. Other cyclists are loving it. 213. Oh, 214. 2104. That's how many cyclists have been passed today, I think. Oh no, this year. Diese Jahr. That's a year, isn't it? Still, how cool is that? I'm at my Austrian campsite, camping in place. 17 euros. But complimentary beer on arrival. And there's free range chickens knocking around. So, constant culture shock on this journey. It was only this morning I left my 5-star campsite in Switzerland where everything was beautiful and modern. This one's totally different, but some of the camper vans are amazing. I'm going to show you some. Look at this one, an old fire engine but now with floral curtains in it. I'll show you a couple more. Converted school bus. This one's very kinky easy, very 1960s. Love it. Not sure if that paintwork is on purpose or not. This is my favourite one though, look at that. That is one serious truck. Okay, I've got a big problem. Big decisions to make. I am basically at the halfway point. I've been away a month now and I've realised I'm pretty much at the halfway point, at least, of my journey. My fucking, pardon my French, my replacement fiberglass tent poles from Decathlon that I was so made up about, I paid 23 goddamn euros for. I've just snapped. That's the front ones, and the rear ones, the original ones from my Vango tent, are already being held together by electrical tape, which is just not good. This is not going to last me another month. I can't just keep holding everything together. I love my tent, it's exactly the right size for me, it fits perfectly on my bike. Most other tents I can afford are going to have stupid fiberglass poles. I don't see the point in them at all. You might as well make them out of bloody sugar and water. They are the feeblest things ever. I'm really angry about this. There's not a Decathlon for miles around. I mean, I'm going to live in this thing for another month, so I don't mind spending a bit of money on it, and hopefully it would last me a few years. I've had this a year. I've had this tent a goddamn year. Also, what to do, throw it away. I kind of want my money back from Vango. It's a Vango Sol 200. Don't buy one. The crap. It wasn't very much, to be honest. So I'm going to have to decide what to do. Budget again for another night. And see what my decisions are. The great thing is it packs away into that bag there. I also keep my sandals in there. It's the easiest tent to pack away, that's what I like about it. Most tents, I've got a 3-man tent at home. I don't think I'll ever get it back in the bag. It's a Euro tent one. But the Euro tent one I had before that, which I bought for 20 quid in at a festival 20 years ago, over 20 years ago. Lasted me about 20 years. Hate disposable things. So yeah. I'm in a pretty big town, so maybe I'll have a shop. So I've put my tent up with the original tent pegs, which were snapping, but not snapped. So at least I kind of got, see the way it's pointed at the top, I've got a bit of extra headroom. But at least the weather isn't too windy. I'll have to see how I get on. This campsite, like I say, is cracking, but one thing it has not got at all is some shade for us poor tent campers. I'm just hoping when the sun comes up behind that mountain, it won't be till about 10:30. Okay, my campsite is friendly, but this one is literally a minute round the corner. It is really nice and shady and right on the lake. I'm a bit jealous. Okay, so this is Bregenz. Apologies for the no doubt wrong pronunciation, but check what they've got. Besides this amazing view, they've got like a waterfront arena where Rigoletto is going to be on in a couple of weeks' time. Look at that stage. So the backdrop is just the lake. That is incredible. This is just like, who's ever heard of this place? And that's what they've got. God, we think we're so great in Liverpool. Oh, this is just the first bit I've come to, the town centre of Bregenz. I was gonna stay here 2 days, and now I'm just not sure. I think I'm gonna push on tomorrow. It's a little bit bourgeois. I mean, that's nice, you know, it's got another opera going on there. Don't know what that is, but it's fancy. But yeah, I wanted to go up the cable car as well, which is up there. To be honest, I'm not that bothered now. Oh, I'll have a think. The World Gymnastrada is in town. It's like a gymnastics competition apparently. I just did a quick Google. There's all the Americans. Don't know if that's a big deal or not. Oh my god. Death drops. I'm back at the Rigoletto stage where they're doing, seems to be like a dress rehearsal. Check it out. Complete with hot air balloon. There's a couple more hot air balloons over there on the horizon. What a setting though. Right next to my campsite, the circus is in town. It's got a camel. More than one camel. Yeah, so I've just been, had a little look around the town centre, Bregenz. So I thought it'd be a place I could maybe hang out for a full day, get some bits done, just have a look around, be a bit of a tourist. But yeah, I didn't like it. I say it was a bit posh. Everyone was like sitting around drinking their Camparis, and it wasn't even the fact that it was like expensive or anything. It wasn't that at all, because it wasn't. But you know, everyone just had the nice clothes on and stuff. I look like I've just fallen out of a tree, and I can't really hide that. But then I remembered something my grand, because here we go, I'm going to stop telling you a story now. I remember something my granddad used to say. For those that don't know, my granddad was dead poor, but he was a very, very strong swimmer. So much so he saved someone's life once, dived in the docks to save him. And he had this story about when he was in the army. One of the commanding officers asked him like how come he could be so down to earth with like really high ranking officers and things like that. And my granddad used to swim in Balliol baths, Balliol Road, Bootle baths, and he said, you know, I get go down there and I swim with bankers and I swim with lawyers and all that. He says, you're all equal in your swimming costume. So I've come down here to the beach. I think I might just nip back, put my swimming costume on.